In today's video, I am going to teach you how to integrate Paperform with Activecampaign. This integration is useful when you want your Paperform entries to automatically create or update contacts in your Activecampaign account. If you are building forms for lead generation, events, or onboarding, this setup can save you a lot of manual work and help your data stay consistent. First, you will sign in to Paperform. Make sure you are in the correct workspace or account that contains the form you want to connect. When you log in, take a moment to confirm you are seeing your Paperform dashboard, because the next steps depend on having access to your form. Next, open your form. You can do this by going to your Forms list and selecting the specific form you want to integrate. Once the form editor or form page loads, you will want to be sure you are working on the correct one, since the integration settings will connect that form's submissions to Activecampaign. After that, go to After Submission, then look for Integrations. This is the area where Paperform lets you define what should happen once someone submits your form. Since the integration runs after submission, it ensures that every time a new entry comes in, Paperform can send the relevant information to your email marketing platform. Then, click Add Integration. This is where you start a new connection. Take a moment to ensure the button is for adding a new integration, because you may already see existing integrations that apply to the form. Now, select Activecampaign from the list of integration options. Selecting the correct integration type is important, because each platform has its own required connection fields. Once you choose Activecampaign, the connection panel will usually guide you through the next steps. Next, enter your API URL and API key. These two pieces allow Paperform to communicate securely with Activecampaign. For the API URL, you should use the correct endpoint provided for your Activecampaign instance. For the API key, use the key from your Activecampaign settings that is intended for API access. Double-check that both fields are filled in correctly before continuing, since small mistakes can prevent the connection from working. After you enter the details, click Connect. This step verifies the credentials and confirms that Paperform can reach your Activecampaign account. If the connection is successful, you will typically see a confirmation, or the connection will move you forward to the next configuration step. Next, choose the list. In Activecampaign, lists are where contacts are stored and categorized. Select the list that matches what you want to do with your form submissions, such as a newsletter list or a specific segment for a campaign. Then you will map your form fields. This is one of the most important parts, because mapping ensures that values collected in Paperform get assigned to the right contact fields in Activecampaign. For example, a name field should map to a corresponding name attribute, and an email field should map to the email attribute that Activecampaign uses to identify contacts. Also pay attention to formatting and field types, since mismatches can cause data to be stored in the wrong place. After mapping your fields, click Save. Saving confirms the integration settings for your form so they are ready to run whenever someone submits the form. It is a good idea to review what you mapped and confirm that the list selection and field assignments are exactly what you intended. Finally, you can test the workflow by submitting the form yourself or using a test entry, then checking that the contact appears in the chosen Activecampaign list with the expected values. This gives you peace of mind that the integration is configured correctly end to end. And that covers everything you need to know. And that is all there is to it.